Hey, what up, man? So, this is a continuation from the last video, and this is the, type of guy, you know what I'm saying? My LL on, lick the lips real quick, make sure I'm good. Seriously though, this is the type of guy that never really gets talked about, and it's the ugly duckling slash late bloomer, okay? And it's you very seldom hear from guys like us because um, annotating that or saying it or making this claim somehow makes you, you know what I'm saying, oh, you think you somebody, you think you attractive, you so on and so forth. Motherfucker, you supposed to think you ugly all your life? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You supposed to think you're lesser than as a man. You're supposed to think like the boy you were when you were a boy, when you're a grown ass man. Like, of course not, right? But people like trying to throw you in those boxes, and people don't want to speak on experience because it's like it's like it's looked at as weakness. But again, once you reach a certain level of maturity, confidence, and not giving a fuck, you make the video like I'm making. And am I saying I'm the first person to make it? No, but this is the first time I'm seeing it in the black YouTube space. And I haven't been here that long, so maybe it was some shit did years and years before me, and it's just me doing it again. But whatever it is, nigga, this is my take. All right, so as a young man, you're pretty much a victim of circumstance. All right, you're only as wealthy as your parents are. You're only as big or aesthetically gifted physically as your genetics are, as you know what I'm saying, as your genes are. Um, uh, you're only as attractive as your social circle at the time deems you to be. All right. Um, you know, and the not sad thing, but the unfortunate thing is you get typecast. All right. And typecasting is pretty much like for actors, like when you play one role and then they only want you to fucking play that role. It's like the nigga named Hector that was in Training Day. Like all this motherfucker do is play a gangster, right? And no matter what fucking role you say or see him in, he's the same guy, the fucking Mexican fucking gangbanger. So the same thing happens to you as the quote unquote ugly guy, the nerd, or so on and so forth within social circles. So that alienates you, and that sticks with you as long as you're in that circle, unless you have some big ass fucking flip, like again, like your genes kick in, and you know what I'm saying, you become this fucking physical fucking specimen that's out of this world, or you're really really good at sports and all this other shit, and or like you come into money and you know what I'm saying, you get all the fresh clothes and so on and so forth. Unfortunately for me, I was on the fucking bottom of all those scales. I was fucking poor as shit. I went from like middle class to middle class and elementary school to by middle school, like we was fucking poor, bro. So I was able and then it got even worse when it got into high school because I was poor and like I hit a fucking growth spurt and my mom was like old fashioned. So they wanted my clothes to be like all fitting. They didn't want me fucking like they didn't want my shit to be loose at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want me fucking if I wore colors too much or you in a gang and all this type shit. Like old fashioned, bro. So, I was stuck in a box. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have my own money. You know what I'm saying? I tried to get a job, put in place for jobs and shit, so on and so forth. Never fucking got hired. Even at starting at like 16, you can get a work permit and start working. So I was restricted to what, you know what I'm saying, the status of my fucking parent was, you know? So, and I was skinny as shit. I hit a growth spurt. I say I was probably about like, I never forget it, man. I was in middle school and I was like, I'll say I was probably like 5'8", 5'9" or something. And it was this chick in middle school, bro. She was like 5'10", 5'11". And I remember looking up to her and I was like, oh my God, she's so huge. She's scary. Like, you know what I'm saying? This girl was bigger than me. And then by my freshman year, and this was like 7th grade to 9th grade. My freshman year, I was a little bit taller than her because I was like probably like 6'1" or 6'6.5", 6 foot 6.5 feet, and then by my sophomore year, I was fucking 6'3", 3.5, 6'4". All right, so you know, what a difference a fucking couple of years makes, genetically. I found a lot of things changed. Like when I had that growth spurt, like, and everybody else noticed it. I didn't even notice it. I just knew my motherfucking pants was too little. My pants were too short, and I was constantly fucking telling my mom like, "Yo, I'm growing out of my pants." So I didn't even know. And being that I was around my family, they didn't even really realize it either. And you weren't like you was getting measured for anything on the regular anyway. So I would see people out and about in the summertime. It's like, "Ooh, you got tall," and so on and so forth. And this was like chicks that were like they were juniors the my freshman year, so now they're seniors. And so even that in itself, man, and like that height thing, it's like they look at you and it's like they was like, like they had that little twinkle, but that's it, and they keep it moving because I'm a younger dude and like I'm the lame, poor, smart guy. So even if she thought that fucking with me would be a step down for her status. You know what I'm saying? And this chick that I remember saying it to, bro, to this day, I thought she's still fucking pretty attractive. She hadn't gained weight or nothing. But either way, so that's me. And at what 10th grade I would have been 16, 16 or 15 going on 16. So I play sports. I get a little bit of, I make the varsity team, but I don't get no burn. So motherfuckers joke me because I made the team, but I'm not getting no burn. So nigga, you still trash, you this, you that. But nigga, I made the team. I beat you out for a spot. Niggas just because you tall. And at the time in 10th grade, I mean, I was, I wasn't nothing spectacular. The 11th grade year came. My mom was tripping. Well, I failed some class, man. I think it was an AP class that I failed or some shit. And my mom was just, but I still had grades good enough. So I was had like A's and B's and everything else, and I failed this one class because the teacher was being a bitch. And my mom made me quit the team. I made the team again. You know what I mean? And this time I would have actually been fucking starting. I had ran cross country that year. I got stronger. And they was dunking, two hands, everything. Like my timing was impeccable. All this shit, so on and so forth. And man, that's one of the biggest fucking gripes I've ever had with my mom, bro. That's one of the things. Like at a time, bro, I hated. I for that time I hated my fucking mom, bro, because if I knew that year had I played and what I'm saying, started or whatnot or so on and so forth, or even if I wouldn't have started, I think it would have been like because that was my 11th grade year, so I would have been like the sixth man off the bench or whatever the fuck. No, actually, I would have started because the dude that would have been in front of me, he was hurt. So I would have been starting. And I was like, man, it was just like, this is my time. I was like, yes, nigga done got fucking stronger. I can dunk. I'm a little bit stronger, whatever. I'm taller. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my game together. I'm getting better because I'm playing ball. And she made me quit the team, bro. And like, that shit fucked me up so bad, bro. Because I knew what it meant for me as far as like social status was and everything else, right? But either way, time goes by. So, I finished out my what would have been my junior year, being like, motherfuckers actually getting looks and shit from girls now because I'm motherfucking starting on varsity to just a nigga that made the team, but he had to quit the team, and then trying to explain to niggas why I had to quit the team, and just not getting my due my time. Senior year comes around. Oh yeah, and I went to prom for the first time. Went to prom, first time I ever like put on like a tux or whatever. Niggas was looking, young as fuck, scrawny. But I look good. I got, what I'm saying, a couple of compliments from chicks and so on and so forth. But at the same time, like I said, I was stuck as the poor nerdy guy, the poor nerd, fucking, still I guess quote unquote ugly guy, whatever. Senior year comes around, you know, not much changed. Did I fucking but I moved with my dad. And did I start working there then, or what? How it was? I started doing so. I like selling CDs or some little bullshit or whatever it was. My grandma had a fucking PC with a fucking DVD, with a DVD slash fuck, what do you call it? CD burner. So niggas was selling like little CDs here and there, whatever, making a little money off CDs. And at least then, with me not having to worry about my mom anymore. And I was 18, and that was the whole thing. I told my mom, bro. I like told her, bro, I can't wait till I'm fucking 18. As soon as I'm 18, I'm out. I'm done. You're not gonna be able to tell me what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't curse at her, of course, but you're not gonna be able to tell me what to do, and I'm just not shaking with it. I'm not doing it. And I moved with my dad before I turned 18 or whatever, and I had a whole lot more freedom. I had a whole lot more freedom, and I'm 18 now. But like I say, you know what I'm saying, I'm still not there because I don't got a whip yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a car yet. I'm starting on a fucking team or so on and so forth and doing that shit. But this is like my last year, and at this point in time, it's like, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have enough time to really fucking make the impact. And you going from here to, you done spent 17 years of your life, or like what, 13 years, 12 years of school at that time, from kindergarten to what's name to being typecast, and now you got 1 year to come out of that, your last year. Alright, and like I said, I'm decent, but I'm not like no fucking D1 athlete. I'm not getting no offers or no shit like that. So I'm not good enough on that level for motherfuckers to just, females to just hop on and try to fucking, ride the coattails. So I go to community college for a semester, and like, man, it was like this chick I was trying to holler at, and it was crazy because like I said, it was like, yo, yeah, and she let me know like, yo, I'm feeling you, so on and so forth, but I'm in a relationship with this dude. It was like fucking, that's why to this day, bro, fucking Next Lifetime is like one of the fucking best songs ever to me. It's just crazy. Because I had like one situation on that, and then one later on, which turned out to be like fucked up because it ended up me being my baby mom's. But either way, so that's that. And at this point, it's just like, I still hadn't fucking filled out or whatever. I'm still scrawny. 18 at the time, trying to figure this shit out. So I say, fuck it, man. Shit's not working out here. I don't have nothing going on. I gotta fuck up out of here. Because, like, I just wasn't, feel like I was getting the respect that I was due. So I joined fucking Navy, leave, whatever, come back. And, bro, it's like night and day. Like, night and day. I run into, like, some chick I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Come back. I approach her, bag her that day. Bag her the day, and the next day, doing the damn thing, so on and so forth. I go to Maryland, my first fucking station. Maryland. I run into my baby mom's, shoot the shot. She goes on leave or some shit or so on and so forth. But like, bro, like she's like gone, bagged. Like first time talking to her, whatever, blah blah blah. She had on this little ring to like, hey, are you married or just keep niggas away? You know what I'm saying? So for whatever it was, we talked, we chopped it up, and I didn't see her for like months. She like, but like I said, yeah, and we worked in like the same building, but not the same command. So in the meantime, between time, I'm there, and I got a whip now, I got a car, I'm able to get around, so on and so forth. I go out to some little festival they have every year, and see this little chick. Dark skinned chick at that, little fucking cute dark skinned chick. She look like Patra, bro. I fuck with her. That's how I got. I was like, oh, little fucking Patra over here. And Patra was sexy as fuck to me. And then she was, because Patra was all about like the sexualized shit back in the 90s. Yeah, Patra was like 90s. So me and her kick it with whatever bag, bro. Like, bro, my like closing rate then was like off the chart. I couldn't believe this shit. And what I found out was, bro, there was just like, bitches are not fuck with you because other bitches don't fuck with you. And it's like to be chosen is everything, especially in the black community. For a female to see the other females want you, make another female want you. And like I said, still at this time earlier, so I deal with the Patrick chick. Then I finally run back into my baby moms, went to the baby moms, picked back up, bagged. And unfortunately that turned into like a full-fledged relationship. Wasn't planning on it, but hey, You know, it's my first real relationship in life at like 21, going on 22. I'm still scrawny, so on and so forth, whatever. But you know, I'm definitely with somebody now, attractive chick at the time. So chicks around base that I work with is seeing me. And anytime I see somebody out in town or whatever, they're seeing me. And these chicks is giving me the eyes, so on and so forth. So like, bro, this shit is so fucking fucked up to me. And I'm just like, bro, I can't figure. I'm like, what was wrong with me? Was I really fucking that ugly? Was I really this, that, and the other, and so on and so forth? And what it really was, man, when you look at it, it was just like I was typecast. May I have been ugly. May I still be ugly today? I might be, but hey, fine ass females don't think they don't think the same thing. So you know, you hit that I'm a hard gainer and whatnot. I hit 25, start finally picking the fucking weight up, bro. I get in the gym, but I'm not really in the gym that hard because I'm a hooper. So you know, I can never really put on no fucking muscle. Then I hit 30. I run into my motherfucking nigga. Me and him got the same birthday, bro. This nigga's a pro bodybuilder, and he really gets me on this weight shit, bro. So I start lifting weights, and like all my fucking uncles and them like country, so country strong. So I got the fucking shit in me and the genes in me to fucking do it to be big, but I just never put the time in the gym. Started fucking hitting the gym, and now, bro, I'm on some like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on some sizable shit, bro. I got up to like I broke 220 pounds for the first time in my life. I got up to 235. I was in my best fucking shape I've ever been in, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the six pack still. This is at 30. I'm still jumping out of the gym. I got you know what I'm saying? I'm putting on muscle mass for the first time. I'm really starting to work out hard for the first time. So my body's picking up muscle and so on and so forth. And but I'm married. So I'm starting to get attention from all these females, but I can't fucking act on it, and I can't, you know what I'm saying, whatever, because I'm married, but I still see, you know what I'm saying, the whole total difference. So to all you young fellows out there, man, that these chicks may say you're ugly or whatever, especially if you're tall, bro. Bro, if you're over 6'1", your potential is, you got a lot of potential, bro. You already got a fucking advantage because height is a natural attractant for females, man. All right. And no matter what they say, if you just move, bro, get away from there. All right. If whether it be, you know what I'm saying, you gotta fucking change cities or whatever it be, whatever your fucking thing is, and your whatever you're gonna be, whatever niggas ever tell you to be, and they're gonna try to hold you there. That's the bad thing in the crab in the barrel mentality, to hold you where they always said you was. Cause anytime I go back home, man, and it's a motherfucker that I may be doing, I'm definitely doing better than you. Hey man, I remember when you was little. I remember, like, nigga, I'm 35. Why is you talking about some shit for 17 years ago from motherfucking high school, nigga? Why is you talking about high school right now? I'm a grown ass man. I got kids and all, bro. I got a career. I got property. Why are we doing this? All right. Of course, because you want to remember me at the point you feel like you were better than me. You had the advantage over me. But yet now you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's not bragging. It's just harsh reality, man. People don't like to be blatantly honest. I'm a fucking realist. That's one of the best things, and I give credit to that. And I really appreciate that, coming up that way and being excluded and alienated. It makes you really, really sensitive to the reality of life and how harsh people can be, and just how motherfucking hypocritical, and just downright like discriminatory motherfuckers will be over you because of some certain shit. All right, but at the end of the day, bro, shout out to all my motherfucking ugly ducklings, all my motherfucking what was the other one? My late bloomers, bro. Hey, sometimes time is, and you're a man, bro. Time's always on your side as a man. All right, you go have a chance to make more money. You go have the chance to fucking make your body better. You will have your chance to fucking get your game and charisma. And a lot of times you feel like you had it, bro. Because I didn't change much. I would have been a witty guy, smart guy, so on and so forth. But it was just like, you know, chicks was already fucking striking me out before I got to it when I was back at the crib, you know, before I left and came back. When I left and came back again, anytime I go back home, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. Motherfuckers out, you just bragging, but hey, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I have no reason to lie, bro. But hey, that's that on that, man. And I'll catch you on the next one.